This video is a walkthrough of the Montana Science Assessment, or MSA Dashboard, on Montana's statewide longitudinal data system, GEMS, or the growth and enhancement of Montana students. For a more general tutorial of navigating and using the GEMS interactive dashboards, watch the GEMS dashboard navigation video first. This video covers more specific features of the MSA dashboard. In Montana, all students in 5th and 8th grade take the MSA in the spring as part of the suite of state-mandated assessments for the purposes of state and federal reporting. The MSA dashboard on GEMS highlights students' participation and proficiency on the MSA over time. In addition, 11th grade science assessment data can be further explored on the ACT dashboard. The MSA dashboard contains 3 pages. The first, or the landing page, is the overview page. Second is on distribution of scores. And last, participation. Navigating back to the overview page, we'll dive a little deeper. The default of the overview page is to display data for the entire state of Montana on the science assessment in both 5th and 8th grade. However, using filters within the dashboard environment, you can drill down to a specific county, district, or unique school location. The subject area will remain science. You can toggle between examining the MSA, the alternate, or both, and examining by grade level, 5th, 8th grade, or both grades combined. In addition, more filters can be applied to the dashboard using the slicer menu, or the downward pointing arrow in the upper left-hand corner of the dashboard environment. The bar graph on the overview page of this dashboard displays the percent of students who score across the different proficiency levels. Red for those students scoring novice, yellow for those students who are nearing proficient, green for those students testing at proficient, and blue for those students who are advanced. In addition, cards are provided on this page highlighting the count of students assessed, the count of students eligible to take the MSA, and then the percent of students who were assessed. By hovering over the bar, you can see not only the percent of students scoring in the different proficiency levels, but also the count of students. You'll note that only 1 year of data is provided on this bar graph right now. The MSA became operational in the 2021-2022 school year, which is why we only have 1 year's worth of data for now. To learn more, you can go to the Disclaimer tab at the bottom of the dashboard environment. Navigating next to the Distribution of Scores page. This page provides 2 distribution graphs, one for 5th grade score distribution and one for 8th grade score distribution. You'll notice that not only are these distributions color-coded to show the scores across the proficiency levels, novice, nearing proficient, proficient, and advanced, but the cut scores are also provided for each of the thresholds of these proficiency levels. These are the dotted lines that intersect the x-axis on the distribution. It's important to note that while the overview page provided both the MSA and the alternate for the selected assessment taken, the distribution of scores page provides a single select for MSA only. The 5th and 8th grade MSA distribution of scores is masked on this page to meet the requirements for protecting student privacy. The capability of the interactive dashboards on GEMS allows you to drill down or disaggregate the data. For example, let's look at students within a specific school location. In this case, we'll examine Great Falls Elementary Schools. And we'll take a look at only male students in the Great Falls Elementary Schools. We may be able to better examine these distributions by turning the graph into a table. Any visualization can be turned into a table on GEMS. When you hover over a visualization, 2 icons appear in the upper right-hand corner. The first is focus mode. and the second is an ellipses for more options. Selecting the ellipses, the second option allows you to show the visualization as a table. Here we can make some comparisons. Let's begin by examining closely the novice category. If we take a look at the visualization, we see 4 red bars. This tells us that there were 5 or more students scoring at that scale score for each of those 4 bars. However, if we examine the table, we'll see that there are several other scale scores where students were scoring. These are provided with an asterisk. This means that there are less than 5 students scoring at these particular levels, and therefore the student is masked to protect student identity. Navigating back to the dashboard environment, we'll navigate next to the participation page. It's important to notice that selections made carry over between pages. If we take a look, we'll see that Great Falls Elementary schools are selected. And if we open the menu slicer, we'll see that only male students are still selected. We can clear the filters by selecting the eraser icon in the upper right-hand corner. Now, once again, we're looking at the entire state of Montana for both 5th and 8th grade. Whenever more than one visualization is provided on a page in the dashboard, the visualizations will interact. For example, if I expand Cascade County and Great Falls Elementary and select a specific school, the pie graph on the right will show only the percent assessed for that selection. If there's ever a data element you want to know more about, you can navigate to the Data Definitions and Explanations tab at the bottom of the dashboard environment. Here, both a summary of each page in the dashboard and definitions and descriptions for all data elements used within the dashboard environment are provided. You now know how to navigate the MSA Dashboard. You have a basic understanding of what data are contained, and you know how to utilize the Data and Definitions page to explore any concept or data you want to know more about. With these skills, tools, and knowledge, you should be able to confidently start exploring MSA student achievement in Montana. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out to the GEMS Help Desk.